update that we have. We've had a good 10-point on this field right here in front of me last 2 days. We're going to see if he comes out for a third day, see if we can get him on the ground. So it's about 35, 38 degrees. Slight breeze, like a mile an hour. We have favorable conditions. So we'll see if granddaddy deer steps out, is what Scarlett calls it. So you guys just hang out, see what we can do. I smoked that joker. He is done crashed. He is dead, right in the pumper. Oh man, what a beautiful 10-pointer. God, y'all just don't know how excited I am right now. I mean, you're talking 20-yard shot. I'm looking at the arrow right now. It's code. I've had 3 does come in. I had 2 come in at daylight, come in, fed underneath me, and went out towards the feeder. After that, they just, went out towards where the feeder is and fed for a little while. I heard something back behind me earlier, maybe about 15 minutes ago, and it's a really wide spike. It's a young buck, but he's going to be a good buck in the future. So he was behind me in the stick stuff, and I just watched him for a minute. I mean, he's been running with that 10-pointer. So I look up right here to my right, and I could see glimpses of an antler and a deer looking around and sniffing. Keep in mind, those 3 does are still upwind from me, about 75, 80 yards. He obviously got wind of them. Maybe one of them was hot, but he's been down there the past 3 days straight. And these does have been staying by down there by that feeder. So I guess he got downwind and smelled them and decided he was going to come on in and see what the ladies are talking about. So he's down, he's dead. He went up there and stood at about 60 yards for a few minutes, and he sat there for about 60 yards for about 2 minutes, and he started falling down the hill, fell down into this thick patch. It's about 65 yards away, and he's done. He's crashed. He's done. Alright guys, I just got out of my stand. I got out here to the opening where the buck ran to. I'm about to go over here and look at my arrow. Yeah. Alright, there's the arrow. Right here. So he stopped here. And this has got some blood here. Some more blood there. These pines. Right there. Oh, there he is right there, guys. Oh yeah. Good shot, good shot. Look at this deer, guys. Look at that deer. And that's a good mature Georgia deer. Gorgeous. Guys, you want to get on these big deer this time of year, sometimes it's best just to stay consistent where you're sitting. Don't skip around and jump locations. These deer do the same thing. They get on a doe, wherever that doe goes, these bucks will follow them. So, you know, you want to get a big buck, sometimes it pays to be consistent and stay in the same spot. Don't jump around. Don't move more than you have to. If you can, keep hunting pressure to a minimal and just hunt. Like I said, I'm blessed. I'm excited. I'm pumped about this. It's definitely gonna be a good one on the wall. So another thing I'll tell you guys, I was sitting there thinking while I was watching the deer after I shot this one. I shot this deer sitting down with my bow. So most of the time when you practice shooting your bow, you usually practice from standing up position. Obviously it would pay for, on occasions, especially you guys that use climbers, practice from a sitting position, because I didn't even stand up with this. I couldn't. I had 3 does to my left. I had another doe to my right, and they were all on edge already because this buck was in. They were looking around, acting really sketchy. And he was more focused on the does, luckily, than I was. You'll see in the video, before I shot this deer, there was a doe. You could hear a doe below. It was a yearling doe that was to my left. I don't know if she was blowing at me or if she was blowing at him, but they turned and trotted up the hill, the road bit up from me. And this guy, he just, like I said, I think he was more worried about the does than he was being in danger, hurting himself. So he just paid them more mind and came out and gave me a good 20-25 yard shot. So like I said, guys, thank you for all your support, likes and shares. You guys continue to stick with us throughout this ride, and we're going to try to keep getting things like this done and give y'all something good to watch. So thank you guys. Take care. We'll get you some pictures and probably another post interview once I get this deer out of the woods and get cleaned up. We'll get some good pictures and we'll post them on the page and whatnot. So thank you guys. I appreciate everything y'all do, and we'll see y'all soon. Alright guys, we just got set up here a little while ago. So owl just took off. But we just got set up here about maybe 45 minutes ago. We were waiting on good light to do an interview. But Steve's already got big buck down, so he's excited. I'm pretty stoked about it. He's been coming up here for 16 years and has been passing deer left and right, waiting on something that he's been wanting, and finally, after 16 years of coming to Georgia, he has finally got a good big buck down. He come in from behind us off the top of this huge hill, come down across this creek, and I'm guessing he wasn't 30 yards. As soon as he come out in the open and Steve let it ride, he ducked a little bit, ran up maybe 50 more yards, and he's piled up there underneath under a tree at the edge of the clear cut. So we're gonna get down here, maybe 10-15 more minutes, go put our hands on this deer. So you guys stick around and we'll show you what we got on the ground. That's awesome. So yeah, he's down right there.
Is that right?
Yeah, we got him. That's cool. That's who that was. That's a big fucking deer. Dude, that's cool. Guys, we're gonna go over here and cover Steve's deer. Oh yeah, you got a good shot on him. Look at that dang stud, Steve. What do you think about that, Steve?
That's a stud right there, boy. It's on the outdoors and Ryan Lube right here. Put you on him.
That's beautiful.
Big buck down.
Gorgeous. Look at that brow time. Yeah, I knew he had broke that other brow off, but it was, hell, maybe we'll find it during shed season. We'll get him back.
That's him. We've been watching him.
Yep, that's it. That's a good deer. Man. 16 years Steve's been coming up here trying to get a really good buck, and we finally got one on the ground. Beautiful buck.
This is the payoff right here.
It is. Long, lots of hours of sitting in a stand not seeing deer. All for that right there. Turn him sideways a little bit, Steve. You can see a good side profile of him. He looks good. Man. Alright, we're going to get this deer dressed and get him back up to the truck. We'll get some pictures and y'all see him after the video.